welcome back to my channel. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today guys, I'm so excited. I'm going to be making a different kind of video for you guys. Yes. So in the past, I used to get a lot of questions from different people like, how do you get so many cake orders even though you don't have that many followings on Instagram? If you follow me on Instagram, you know I have about 4,500 followers on Instagram. Yeah, plus or minus. And several people that had about 11,000. There was this lady in the UK that had about 11,000, and she was asking me how do you get this many followers, this many orders, even though you have lesser followers? So today, that's not what I'm really talking about. Recently, yeah, a lot of people were asking me how do you get this many orders, even though everybody's in quarantine and the world is basically in a lockdown. Most people do not have money. A lot of people are trying to conserve the little money they have, and most people are not buying basically, but still I get a lot of orders and I still charge the same prices I was charging before. So today, if you're a service provider or you sell something, or maybe you're an entrepreneur and you want to learn the tips and tricks I use to get so many orders even though the world is on a lockdown, stay tuned and keep watching this video. So guys, before I go ahead, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, come on! Why do I have to beg you guys every time? Please subscribe to my channel and please like this video. Like this video right now before you even continue. Yes, thank you. Okay, so let's go ahead. So the first trick I used to get a lot of orders even though everybody's in quarantine and the world is in a lockdown. Put your services in their faces. You can post let me give you an example. If you're on my WhatsApp or you're on my Instagram page, I post on my stories almost 4, 5, 6, 7 times, as often as possible. Let your services be in their face, even if they do not want to buy. Before they know, people do not know what they want until you show them what they want. Yeah. Especially for the kind of service I render. I make cakes. Cake is not a necessity, but people still buy cakes with their last time. Yes, because it is in their faces. So if you're doing something, for example, post it on your WhatsApp, post it on your Instagram stories, on your WhatsApp stories, post it as often as possible. Post every single step of the process. For example, if I'm making donuts, for example, usually I post how I'm mixing it. It's not the old thing, I'm not making an old video, just how I'm stirring it and stuff. And then I'm also going to post a picture of how maybe when I was making it, when I arranged the boxes, when I took the pictures before I glazed everything. Post every single process. People see these things and salivate and they want. And if, for example, you don't have orders at this moment, look for your old pictures, your old pictures, the process. People would want to see the process. The process of what you were doing. If you were making hair, whatever it was you were doing, post old pictures and post it in your stories. Post it every day. When you put these things in people's faces, they don't know they want, but they actually do want, and they're going to buzz you. And most people do not buzz you because they want that first. They just make inquiries. And then by the time you tell them, you realize, oh, it's not so expensive. Maybe I want some. And that's how you make a sale. So the first tip and the first trick is post on your stories. Post on your WhatsApp story. Post on your Instagram stories. Okay. So the next trick, okay, let me say. The next trick basically is WhatsApp. This is a trick I've used before even quarantine. This is a trick I use all the time. For every single person that calls you or buzzes you or every number you get, save it on your phone. And the reason is because when you save these numbers on your phone, they get to see your WhatsApp stories. So that way, the number of people that see your WhatsApp stories increase. For example, if somebody calls me, for example, and says, oh, Dami, I want a cake like this, like this, like this. Usually, I don't like to have phone conversations because I'd rather chat because I don't know, I just don't like phone conversations. I'd rather chat. So I tell them, okay, could you please chat me on WhatsApp so we can talk about it? But still, I'm going to save the number. If the person buzzes me on WhatsApp, buzzes me on Viber, buzzes me on Telegram, wherever it is you're buzzing me from, I'm going to ask you for your number, if not on Instagram, and save it on my WhatsApp. That way, when I post things on my WhatsApp stories, you get to see it. A lot of times, I have about, most times on the average, I have around 350 WhatsApp story views. Yes. And when people see these things, they know they want. They don't know they want at first until you show them they want what you are selling. So that way you make a sale. So that's the second trick I use to get more sales. So guys, the third trick to getting more sales during this period is to downsize your product. Like whatever it is you're selling, whatever it is you're making, or whatever service it is, like try to do it in bits. Let me give you an example. For example, I make cakes, yeah? And usually my old cakes are usually around 650 hryvnias if you're in Ukraine. If in dollars it's around maybe $25 on the average. So a lot of people at this time are trying to save money, even though they're trying to eat nice things, they're trying to like just indulge and stuff. And a lot of people are like eating based on anxiety as well. So it kind of favors my kind of market. So the best thing for you to do at this time is you want to give them something they can buy without having to break the bank, and at the same time something that pays you. Let me give you an example. If you're going to buy an old cake from me, you're going to be spending around $250. Yeah, no, $25, sorry. But if you're going to buy donuts, like I sell donuts in beads. I have a box of 8 and I also have a box of 12. And the box of 8 is around 200 hryvnias. That's less than $10, yeah? Yeah, less than $10. And then the box of 12 is about $10, yeah? So people can, those that do not want to spend that much can order the ones for $10, and those that do not want to spend even as much can order the ones for $8. So that way, like, if you have an order of like, instead of having one cake order for $6.50 in a day, you can have 6 to 7 orders of donuts. By the time you stack up those $10, it stacks up at the end of the day. So you're still cashing out, even though you're like downsizing your services or downsizing your products. I don't know how it applies to the business you do or the service you render. So I want you to sit down and strategize and think about it. How can I do this in parts so that they don't spend that much money? And how can I do it so it will be faster for me, so I can produce more, or I can render more of the services to more people to get more money, even though they're spending less. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, so those are my tips and tricks that I use during this current time period. So if you are at home and you maybe render a service and you want me to do maybe another video, like another kind of video for you guys on how you can like market your business on Instagram and on WhatsApp to the people around you, like not all those aspire to perspire kind of like marketing. I mean real marketing tricks you can do right on your phone and you get more orders and stuff. I'd like you to write me in the comment section below, and if this video was useful to you, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe and tell me what's useful. Please tell me what's useful. Your comments mean a lot to me because they encourage me and stuff. So thank you guys. And before I go, yeah, I have to like introduce my 10 p.m. Her name is Zabirali. Zabirali in Russian means collected, yeah. Yeah, I know that's weird, but that's another story for another day. So thank you guys, and I'll see you in my next tutorial or in my next video.